I'm Gamer M, and prepare to get civilized. Civilization Revolution is the Civ franchise's first debut onto the console scene. As you may or may not know, Civ Rev is a turn-based strategy game, putting you at the helm of a civilization of your very own as you attempt to rule the world. Right off the bat, you have every civilization playable in the game at your disposal. Your Civ starts off as a bunch of nomads in the Stone Ages, just settling down to build a city and create, well, civilization. You build up through the years, discovering opposing civs, fending off barbarians, acquiring new technology and new cities. If you've played civ games before, this is pretty simple compared to its counterparts. It's just downscaled for what game companies believe is the casual gamer. The art design is really cartoonish. Too cartoonish for my taste. But if 2K's public research says cartoonish appeals to a wider audience, basically kids, then I can't knock them for their decision. Aside from the 10-year-old exterior, Civilization Revolution is a solid strategy game at heart. The gameplay and combat system somehow works well, even though I didn't like it at first. When two soldiers enter combat, their stats go into play, but the combat is played out each time so that it's possible for a lesser force to win the battle. There are 16 civs in the game, all with wacky versions of great leaders as your avatar. All of the civs have their own abilities and bonuses, making your civ choice critical to the strategy you use. Speaking of strategy, like I said, to win you have to rule the world. But there are 4 ways to do it. Make tons of money, economic, mercilessly kill everyone, domination, send a colony to a new planet, science, or build the United Nations, culture. The game isn't without its faults. You have a new map generated each game, which should give replayability, but each map isn't very different from all the others, so it's kind of repetitive. Actually, really repetitive. You can't move your men through a friendly city. The game takes any movement on AI territory as a declaration of war, when I don't see why you can't simply ask the friendly AI to let you pass. In fact, all of the AI is really stupid. On easy, you can kill Civ's own city, and they won't even notice. On hard, or deity, everyone seems to hate your Civ for no particular reason whatsoever, which I can only pull out as racism. On all the upper levels, all the civs will just send wave after wave of their own soldiers after you the entire game. This wouldn't be a problem if civs had war with each other, but that's the thing. The CPU civilizations don't have war on one another. This can all be fixed, but you'd have to play with real people. And good luck with that, because it is extremely hard to find a game online. So, if you're going to play this game online, make sure you have friends on, because I've sat there pretty long time and it will just not connect. That's on PS3, so I don't know how it's on Xbox. One other note to make, you also have a time limit until 2100 AC, so you can't advance past then. Some people might view that as a con, but I don't really mind it. Overall, Civilization Revolution is a fun turn-based strategy game. The problems occur in single player when you have AI which seems to either not know what it's doing or will do anything and everything to kill you. If you only play single player, the game will get old fast. But if you're somehow able to find a game online or set one up with your friends, you can have some great times where each game will play out differently. I give Civilization Revolution 7.5 nukes out of 10.